Big statement then from Manchester United. Despite all the criticism we've thrown at them, they moves them up to 4th in the table. That 2-0 victory as well. Cristiano Ronaldo shaking off that poor run that he has had, but that victory puts them then above West Ham in a Champions League place now, although of course they've played 3 more matches than Arsenal, who are 4 points adrift. Nathan, how would you sum up this game?
You know, in some ways it felt very similar to the games which they've had recently, but the fact is they managed to get the result, and that's ultimately going to be the biggest thing, isn't it? I think the fact that they're able to get a result like this without playing particularly well, I think they have to take that as a positive. It could be very easy to bring in the doom and gloom and see some of the chances that they missed and some of the general play, but they'd want to be a winning outfit, and it's not always going to be about performance. And I think in this now, maybe they can find some sort of confidence with it, and to be in 4th place, maybe this is the start of a positive run. You know, you see the setup that they're going for now, and it's not, say, the performances that maybe we all thought would exist under Rangnick, but winning football is winning football, and if they can find a few more results like this, then maybe they can gain some sort of belief in the system and belief in the momentum, and belief that they can find momentum again, because recently it's certainly not been there.
And it's that Ronaldo spark that they've been lacking of late, just to carry this team. Shone today and needed to.
I think that's kind of telling when Nedum's saying if you know, maybe they can find a way to get some winning runs together, some consistency, some results. Because I'm not going to lie to you, we were concentrating on the Real Madrid PSG game. We had the Man City game on, we had the United game on, and I said to you at one point in the first half, have United been out the half yet?
Yeah.
At half time it was the same old. It was poor, but as Nedum said, it's 3 points, and they just need 3 points. They need to get some results. How they play is analysed more in defeat.
Right.
I think they can sort of, let's be frank about it, they're papering over the cracks here with the manager, with this playing squad, with these performances. But as long as they can paper over the cracks and buy themselves a bit of time, that's all they need. But I think if they play like that more often than not, they're probably not going to be in the top 4. So they're going to, even though Tottenham have been bad, even though West Ham had to fight back for a 2-2 draw at Leicester, even though the others have got the games in hand, so there's no guarantee, United are going to have to play better and with more consistency if they're going to get in that top 4. This kind of scraping out results or points here and there, I don't think is going to get the job done.
Frank, what did you make of the red card?
Well, for me, it's not, because you have one player being able to cover. So as long as he can, you know, I don't see the point of giving a red card to the player. If I can mention one thing, you know, we always talked, you know, for the last decade of the rivalry between Ronaldo and Messi. And quite funny, I was watching, of course, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid at the same time. And while Messi was missing his penalty, Ronaldo was scoring at the same second. That was very fun to watch on the two screen that I have. The two, you know, having a different destiny, I would say. And one thing, because I love my French commentators, so I love to name them. But one of them found that Pogba delivered a fantastic assist today to Bruno Fernandes. I couldn't stop laughing at it, you know.
Yeah, put that on the assist.
But I think that's exactly. I think the classic case, as Frank balances up the demise of Ronaldo and Messi. Yes. I think it's a classic case, the sending off. Our initial reaction was that when Lewis Dunk got caught in possession, that there was a covering defender going to get there.
Yeah.
And I think that was the initial instinct of the referee. But I think what we have is a classic case of VAR getting involved and putting a seed of doubt in the referee.
Once he went over to the monitor.
So once he goes to the monitor, he's already thinking, well, he thinks upstairs it might be a red, so blah, blah. And I think from that perspective, Brighton certainly could have a complaint, because I think if there's an element of doubt that Elanga was going to get there, then I don't think you can give a red card. And I think there was a huge element of doubt that the defender was going to get there.
What do you think, Nathan?
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of have to disagree on this one, because I did think it was a red card. I think in real time I thought he was in trouble, and then I watched the VAR back. I thought, yes, it's a red, because the defender's able to come round, because Elanga literally has no momentum in terms of like his chase towards that ball. So it feels like the guy is already there. But then when you really think about it, Elanga's probably going to have 2-3 yards to catch up to the ball if he was able to go there without being fouled, essentially. So I see it, and he's having a shot basically just inside the box. So it made sense to me, and it's disappointing. But then I suppose on the other side of it is, someone like Dunk shouldn't necessarily be making those sorts of mistakes that can cost his team like that. But I could see why it was a red card, and I think overall it's probably a fair decision.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.